Hey guys, uh, number two in my Fougere Barbershop smell like your dad fragrances. I put it a little bit on my hand a little while ago. Um, yeah, this one is probably my most linear type that I own, and I know that sounds bad. People are linear, it's linear. It's not, because it does have some nuances, but it's very, very linear. But when it's nice, then that doesn't really matter. And this one's pretty nice, pretty cheap. I got this for $5. This, which was the eau de cologne splash and an eau de cologne spray, uh, Canoe by Dana. I don't know how you say it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Again, I wrote the notes down. This one has a lot of notes, but I don't pick up on a lot of them. That doesn't mean they're not there. That just means they're playing their part as a fixative and an enhancer for the ones that I do smell. You get your top notes of lavender, celery sage, and lemon. Your mid notes of carnation, patchouli, bourbon, geranium, cedar, and cloves. Your base notes, tonka bean, vanilla, oak moss, heliotrope, and musk. Well, what do I get from this? Well, off the top, I get lemon. I say lemon and sage. There's what I pick up off the top. And it'll last a little while, First 15 minutes or so, you get that lemon sage type smell. And, the base sounds sweet because of heliotrope, tonka bean, and vanilla. But it's not sweet at all. I don't get any of that at all. And I usually pick up on vanilla and tonka bean like that because it's a couple of my favorites and I love them. In the far dry down, you get a little bit of vanilla and tonka bean, but not much. But the main players, guys, in this one, lavender, musk, oak moss. That's what I get. Mostly lavender and musk. It is powdery, it is musky, and a little green with that oak moss. It's and that's pretty much start to finish. Like I said, you get a little bit of the lemon, citrus, lemon, spice at the very beginning, and a little bit of the tonka bean vanilla, but fucking through the whole life of it, it is lavender, musk, oak moss. That's what you get. And not a heavy musk either. This is not a heavy scent by any stretch of the word. Lavender is the main player in this one. There's a powdery work. It would work good if you wore talcum powder with it, some sort of talcum powder, baby powder. It would be very nice. Smells like a barbershop, guys. Like, I don't know if any younger guys have ever been to a barbershop. Most of you are going to, not that I'm that old, but I'm old enough. Most of you are going to hairdressers and salons and stuff, and which is cool. But my dad taking me as a kid to the barbershop, had the pole and everything, and him getting a haircut, and I don't know what they splashed on him, the talcum powder and then the aftershave when you get a haircut to shave and stuff. Well, you never get a shave. They didn't really do shaves. They still did, but most people just shave themselves. This is late 80s, early 90s, so it wasn't like it was the 30s. But they'd shave the back of your neck when you get a haircut, and they'd put some talcum powder and aftershave on, and that combined with the hairsprays and just all the scents that are in a barbershop. This is barbershop. Reminds me of classic 80s barbershops. And I'm assuming even more classic 50s and 60s barbershops with the barbersol and the alcohol and the, like I said, the hairsprays and colognes and talcum powders and shaving creams and everything. This really does almost as well as Rive Gauche. Very similar to Rive Gauche. I know it sounds funny because this is like $5 and Rive Gauche now is like $100 for a little bottle. But if you don't want to spend the money on Rive Gauche or you can't find it, get yourself a bottle of this. It'll give you that same barbershop, 50s barbershop type feel. Classic man. Like I said, straight from the barbershop, straight out of the shower and shave. Classic. The problem with this, I've never been able to find anything stronger than an Eau de Cologne. So longevity and projection is it takes a hit. Pretty heavy. Longevity, being Eau de Cologne, only get about 4 hours out of it. Projection, again, it's hard to tell with the fougères, but I was able to pick this up about 40 minutes, I'd say. Not too much longer than that with your projection. And it's never a projection beast or anything like that. It's not going to be way out there. With the Eau de Cologne and the type of fragrance that they are, it's set pretty projection, maybe a foot or two away for half hour, 40 minutes, that's it. Then it becomes a skin scent. Almost, not quite, but very close to the skin. But it smells nice, guys. Yeah, it smells, like I said, it just smells like my dad. I said it before, it's just, he used to wear it. And just lavender and musk. Probably a white musk, because it's not fecal or animalistic or anything. It's and a little bit of that oak moss. And the cedar. I get a little bit of the cedar, I guess, but not much. It's, like I said, very linear. You're basically tons of lavender, a little bit of musk. But very refreshing. Very classic man. Again, this one is really good for the summer. They're good all year round, like I said, but this one is where it's so light and airy for a fougere. Very good for the summer. Works really well in the heat. Again, yeah, just Canoe. Cheap. Said I got that and a big spray bottle for $5. Yeah, give it a try, guys. Like I said, you can pick it up cheap. Peace, love, be good to each other.